Hello and welcome back to the channel Anindita Ji, where we learn, speak, and succeed. Hope all of you are doing great today. So let's begin with today's video. So as you can understand from the thumbnail, we are going to deep dive into the first skill, that is listening skills. So today's topic will be how to improve your English listening skills fast. So please stay till the end of this video. So, do you struggle to understand native English speakers, or do you find yourself translating words in your head instead of understanding naturally? Well, you are not alone. Listening is one of the hardest skills for ESL learners. But today I'm going to show you how you can improve it fast with some practical strategies. First of all, let us understand why is listening difficult. So we have the native speakers who talk really fast. So if they say, what do you want to do? So that's basically, what do you want to do? But they speak so fast, some of you might find difficult to understand what this person is saying. Second issue is that there are different accents. Some of the people will speak in American accent or British accent, Australian accent. Then we have the Asian accent. Now, which particular accent to follow? So, as ESL learners, we can follow the neutral accent. But when you have a native speaker speaking in different accents, so there we have to again season ourselves to understand what they are saying. And then there are some issues like unclear pronunciation and connected speech. Now, again, let's before going into the tips to how to do it better, we need to understand why listening is important. I have given this information in the earlier videos, even then I will repeat here. Listening is the first step in learning any language. So think about how babies learn. They first listen or hear their people around, and then they start uttering words. So it improves pronunciation, vocabulary, and comprehension. It helps in real life conversations, job interviews, travel, and social interactions. So if you want to speak well, you must listen well. So this is the tip. Before even you start speaking, you need to be a very good listener. Now, as a matter of fact, studies show that 45% of communication is listening, but most people do not practice it enough. So, as I have mentioned, what are the common listening problems? That one is that native speakers talk too fast. So, what you can do? So, if a native speaker is talking too fast, either we can request them to slow down and repeat so that we understand. Otherwise, if you're watching a video where you see the speakers are going too fast, there you have an option of slow listening to that. Speed. You have that option of slow speed audio, and then you can increase the speed gradually. For the different accents, which might confuse you at times, you'll have to work on this, listen to the different the various accents to get into the idea like what they are trying to speak. Then the third one, I said that we translate words in our head. First we think in our native language, so we need to train our brain to think in English only. So focus on understanding the meaning and not just each word. Then we miss words when there is a fast conversation. So maybe we need to learn the contractions. So if someone is saying, I'm gonna do this, it means I am going to do this. That's the full form. So I am is given in contracted form is I'm, and gonna means going to, and do this. I'm gonna do this. I am going to do this. Okay. So we rely too much on subtitles, as I have said, but then for the beginners, that's the only way. Maybe we can start using subtitles, but gradually we need to do that without subtitles. Listen to the audios without subtitles, and get into the practice of listening to the native speakers. So some of the practical strategies will be listen to English podcasts, news, audiobooks, movies, go to YouTube. So make it a habit. So at least dedicate, 10 to 15 or not, a little more, maybe 15 to 30 minutes daily to listen to whatever medium suits you, and then go for the shadowing technique, listening to a short audio clip. So out of that 15 to 30 minutes, whatever audio you're listening, so you select 1 to 2 minutes of an audio, pause and repeat immediately after the speaker, then copy the intonation, speed, and the pronunciation so that you can get into that habit of speaking in that way. Then of course start with easy and gradual difficulty, then increase your speed. So if you are a beginner, you can start reading children's story books and go watch the slow podcasts. Intermediate will be news, listening to the news, vlogs, interviews. And of course, with the advanced level of language users, you can watch some of the fast conversations, TEDx conversations, public speaking, stand-up comedies. Okay. So another helpful tip will be use dictation for active listening. So you play an audio clip, write what you hear, and then compare it to the transcript. Okay. Then you can do watch with subtitles. As I said, as a beginner, you can watch with the subtitles. Then you watch without the subtitles, listen without the subtitles, and then repeat the phrases aloud. So you can dedicate 15 to 30 minutes every day and do it this way. Then you can listen and predict. So this is a part of active listening practice. Say you pause a conversation, predict what the next sentence will be. So that will help train your brain to think in English. Okay. So as I said, what apps you can see or websites, maybe you can go to TED Talks, then BBC Learning English. Okay. So these are some helpful uh, apps or websites. So I will say 3 sentences now at a normal speed. Your task is to listen carefully and write them down so you can put them in the comment section. Okay. So sentence 1. I'll pause after each sentence. Okay. I have been learning English for 2 years. I'll repeat. I have been learning English for 2 years. Please do not forget to write this in the comment section. Then, could you repeat that, please? Could you repeat that, please? What's the best way to practice listening? What's the best way to practice listening? Okay. So listening takes time, but with daily practice, you will improve. So the key is consistency. Okay. So listen to one English podcast or watch an English video every day for the next few weeks and just see how it changes your listening abilities. And of course, comment below how it has changed it for you. What's your biggest struggle with listening also? So if you have found this video helpful, hit the like, share, and subscribe button, and also hit the bell icon so that you get the notifications for the regular video uploads. And please stay tuned for more English learning tips. Let's grow together.